Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warplanes. This time we'll be taking another look at the Dornier 335A1. I already have shown you guys 3 replays in my review, so this is kind of a follow-up. I think in my review I said I had 4 replays, but I couldn't find one. Well, this is the replay that got lost. I found it, it was hiding, and I really wanted to show it off because it was another amazing battle. But unlike the ones in the review, I'm going to be flying solo in this one. But yes, which is kind of rare. I haven't really played many battles solo in this plane. But here we are. What are the strengths of the Dornier in case you missed the review? Well, it's fast, it's got 4 bombs, which is about the same caliber size as the Tier 8 German ground pounder, and therefore you have twice as much bombage ability than the Tier 8 ground pounder, which is novel. But you also have good airspeed, good altitude performance, and rather decent guns. I would not say they are the best guns I've ever had on a heavy fighter, but they're adequate. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. And with this combination, it really makes for the perfect recipe for an incredibly versatile plane that can just print cash. Because it can work well in so many different situations, it really does allow you to make very nice profit. And it also has led me to have more good games in this plane than the XF-15C. Granted, I haven't played nearly as many battles in the XF-15C as this one, but yes. Now, about this battle itself, well, I took the garrison because it's the closest to my spawn, and it was the furthest away from the enemy team, and because of that, it'd be very hard for the enemy team to take it, you know? And because of that, you're going to be making points. You're going to be getting points a lot more consistently. It's kind of like a constant supply of 3 influence points here, 3 influence points here, and here's 3 more. Here's 3 more. It's like, you know, just a constant income. So, get the garrison. It also frees up our bots. But then I went into the center because it's an airfield, and that means I can repair myself, and so it's important. Because if I start needing repairs, hey, there's a repair spot right here, so why not? So yes, you'll see the power of the guns. He's flipping around, so I'm anticipating where he's going to end up at the end of each flip, and that's where I point my guns. So I shut him down. P40, we'll see if we can get him. I'm not positive. He's kind of maneuverable. Yes, we do not kill him, but we do damage him pretty significantly. One other thing to mention, I am using universal ammo in this battle, as you can see by the blue ammo type in the bottom left-hand corner. And also, the consumable that's taken up my 3rd spot is ground verification, and that is due to, that increases my credit income by 25%? It's either 25% or 50%. And that's powerful. That's really nice. And I'm also running premium account, so a very nice game would mean a lot of credits. So you'll probably, that's just a foreshadowing to the amount of credits I make at the end of the battle. You know, just saying. Coming in, I dropped 2 bombs on each armored target. Those 2 major armored targets in the middle give you the most points, and so it's the most bang for your buck. Dropping 2 bombs on each of those armored targets will give you the most influence points. And it doesn't take as long to set up those attacks as it does for others. We almost took down that ground pounder, and you saw how quickly our guns did work him. They're very nice guns. They're not excellent, like they're not top tier awesome. They're not the best guns I've had for a heavy plane, tier for tier, but they do the work. They get the job done. Now we have a Hornet, which also has pretty meh maneuverability because, you know, it's a heavy fighter, So let's come up and shut him down. I don't want to fire too many shots until I get closer. I want to make sure, number one, my 15s will be in range, and secondly, I just want to wait for him to give me a clean shot. I don't want to just make my guns overheat for no good reason. Now we're about half health, a little bit under half health, so I come down, pick up some repairs. That's why it's important to have the airfield, and then we start heading back up. I decide, do I go for heavy or do I go for light fighter? I thought the light fighter was a little bit closer, and so that's why I went for him. And also, he has less hit points, and so I want to shut him down first. Flip around. We have a Corsair coming in, so let's see if we can shut him down. I want to get that plane eventually. The Corsairs seem pretty good. I always hear good things about them. We leave him on 1 hit point. Oh, that is highway robbery. That is just, that's insult. That's adding salt to an injury. Only we didn't really get injured, but you know. XP 75. We do a little bit of damage. You can see that 30 did some pretty good work, which is another thing I should mention. You have 130 cal, which is the same one, almost the same one as the TA-152 and MA-209A. It's very comparable to that. It's got two 15s, which are a little bit inferior to the MA-209's 20s. But people compare the firepower of this plane to the MA-209A, and I agree just because of the way that the guns are placed and the kind of the nature of the guns themselves. It does feel kind of like a 209A in that regard. But they are not the same guns, as you can see from my review if you've seen it. We go head on with that plane. We get a little bit lucky there and take him out before we ram. So we did not have to ram him, which is nice. Squall line in 37 seconds, so we need to be aware of that. Corsair is spinning, spiraling upwards, so he was an easy target, but I couldn't quite get my guns on him. I was aiming a little bit too low. Yes, I did some damage, but I would have taken him out if I was aiming a little bit higher up. XP 75, full health, easy kill with these guns, very easy kill. And there's the Corsair again, so I'm going to gain a little bit of altitude, see if I can get him to stall just a little bit. And we flip back around. He's almost dead, so it won't take much. And we shut him down, which is good. We come back up. Right now, we're in the spawn point of the enemy team, but who cares, you know. I'll sit in the spawn point and camp. It's free experience. You get lots of experience. Experience for everyone if you camp their spawn this late in the battle. And you just kind of prevent a lot of planes from going over and taking out other sectors if they're dealing with you. It is risky though, because it is squall line. But, you know, I'm willing to take that risk. They really haven't proven to be very threatening the whole battle. So I'm just here to farm a little bit of extra experience because I'm greedy. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. Oh, well. I forgot about that. Yes, I was very greedy. So, was it the right play to make? Well, we're so far ahead on points, and I just wanted extra experience, honestly, so I don't regret it. I don't think we're going to lose. We have too many players. I'd be shocked if we lost, but I'll take it. So, yes, that's about it. I just want to kind of skip it. We still have 3 sectors to their 1. Okay, we won. Awesome. And it looks like I spammed the space bar, so we're not even going to see the result screen until the end. I probably spammed the space bar because I was a little bit agitated that I died at that moment. I really wanted to get some extra damage. But in retrospective, that was my own fault. And I did get my extra damage. I just died as well, so whatever. So let's see how much we make. And yes, we made 800,000 credits. How many of you guys were expecting that? Let me know in the comment section below. 800,000. Now, I did make more credits in the battle that I had in my review, but that's still a lot of credits. And on a good battle, you could probably make over 1 million. if you have a really nice game. 7% to pilot experience, okay, whoop-de-doo. And 20,000 combat points, 20,500. So yes, it's a good plane. I recommend getting it if you haven't. And if you have the ability to get it for a pretty decent discount because you've been doing the Operation Westwall missions, yes, it's worth it. I'd get this one over the XF-15C if I had a choice. But yes, that's about it. It's a good plane, and if you want to know more, go ahead and check the review. I'll have that link in the description. And with that, have a great day, everyone. I will catch you next time.